Warning! The following video contains foul language and dark humor. Viewer discretion is advised. Parents, if your kids watch any of the content on this channel, it is not the fault of the SSGE or anyone involved in the creation of the content in question.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog. Subscribe to the SuperSonicGaming Entertainment YouTube channel and hit the bell for notifications. Also, follow us on social media for updates and more. Links are in the description. So, you saw the fucking intro of the 5th anniversary special. That wasn't a joke. The ending of that special? Yeah, the SSLF is dead. But you guys are wondering, why'd you end it? Let's start from the beginning. So, there were numerous problems when we first began. Keep in mind, this is all building it years and years. So bear with me here. First issue was, inconsistent upload schedules. Year one. Not really. No, even in the first half of year two, kinda fucked that up too. This was mostly due to me being inexperienced. So next was bad characterization, namely Sonic in year one, Bowser Jr. since year four, really, where he debuted in year three, but still, But with those two, they were never supposed to be bad. Sure, there were numerous characters that were supposed to be bad, per se, but not those two. And then next, bad continuity. Now, what I mean by that is continuity in terms of the plush content. Actually, you can argue both, but it was more so on the plush content. We didn't know what events took place, what videos were even canon, because we have a lot of references to certain videos. Like, we don't even know what's canon anymore. We haven't for years. That's why we mainly stuck to doing improvs for a while. Was due to the sole fact that we don't even know what's canon anymore. And any story we could create would always have to be new. Far removed from the old elements, which is why we never did anything like that. But, it couldn't be helped. The main thing that really fucked the continuity was the PT64 shorts. Because it even said before that PT64 is its own universe, but all the torture shit with Eric, that was in PT64 short. Eric gets on 316, Eric gets sacked. We debate that those are canon, because this all ties to Eric's retribution, which was the breaking point. That was the final time we ever did a story arc, even planning it. We never filmed it. And that was for a very good reason, because had we done so, we would have lost all respect for each other. We would have actually went to blows. I mean, I know I'm pretty good at fighting. Well, not that good, but I know if me and Eric were actually duking it out, he would probably, and if it was a real fight, trust me, he would have killed me already. That's why me and him both decided No, we're canceling ER. I might go into detail on what that was originally going to be. So me saying that, you're probably wondering, then why did you remake Samba? Well, that one's a bit of a simple answer, really. It was the fifth anniversary. It was around the fifth anniversary, and I felt no, it needs to be remade. It just has to be done. Now, in regards to bad continuity, like because the thing with ER, it was actually going to tie into the short movie trilogy at first, but then we made it into a mini series later on, and then that was where we just said, okay, no, we're gonna probably fight during filming. We need to cancel this now. So yeah, that's why ER was canceled, and that's why the short movies were left on a cliffhanger. So we kind of abandoned that plot line a long time ago. Because believe it or not, we did have a script ready for short movie 4, but we just didn't. There were like 3 versions, and then none of them were good, so we just scrapped it entirely. So yeah, now for this is why because it caused those 3 reasons weren't the okay. We didn't really fight over the upload schedule so much, but we did more so about the characterization and the continuity. And that's why ER was canceled, as I just said. So you know that wasn't the only reason why we fought. It was disagreements on what direction to take things. Fucking crew members not willing to do certain videos. A lot of the time it was for a good reason, primarily. But that was one of the reasons why we fought back then. Now I've got to say this now. This this whole fighting didn't really break any of our bonds that we forged over this time. Me and Eric are still bros. He's like a brother to me. He always will be, even in death. And I'm pretty sure he feels the same way about me too. I'm surprised we didn't break any bonds with Ash either. Well, I'm surprised because of all the really fucked up shit we've done. Because there were like many instances where we said some really fucked up things. I mean, sure, she was trying to brush it off, but surprised we didn't offend her. I'm really shocked that none of this really killed our friendship. But trust me, if we did keep going the way we were, our friendship would have died. And to me, that's more important than that channel. To be honest, I didn't really want to end this channel, but I didn't really want to end the SSLF like that, but if at all, really. But you know, it got to a point where we were like, no. All 3 of us came together one day, and we were like, no, we need to end this channel. This happened sometime in 2020, actually. Like, I'd say around near the end of it, really, when I'd say sometime in September, actually, because originally it was meant to be a final video on the original channel, then the special. But then I realized, no, later on, near the end of us filming in 2020, I realized, or maybe it was 2021. Either way, I realized, no, why don't we just combine both of them? Originally, it was update 3, and then the final video on the original channel, and then the 5th anniversary special. Actually, this is way before we decided on the 5th anniversary special. Because at first it was going to be a remake of Origins, a full-blown remake. But then, because of COVID, we had to cancel that plan. We just went with the 5-year retrospective, which I came up with the title for. So, there's a little fun trivia for you. But either way, the whole I never wanted to end the kill off all the characters. To this day, I still feel guilt for doing so. Because in all honesty, Sampa really gave me new passion to do plush content. Because for the past few years, since 2019, no, since 2018 really, no, it was near the end of 2019, we just stuck with improvs with plush content. And honestly, don't get me wrong, I like creating stories on the fly with no structure. But sometimes it's nice to have a structured video for once. But maybe someday. Someday it'll return. Who knows? I sure as fuck don't know if I want to bring them back or not. If at all, in any capacity. Sure, their voices will probably live on somehow. But the actual characters themselves are dead for the time being. They are dead currently. We don't know if they're gonna come back or not. To be honest, we wanted the SSLF to end for a while. That way we could get on with our lives. But make no mistake, the SSG is not going anywhere. What, you thought we were gonna build this channel and then just not do anything with it? Fucking please. Please. No, we're not ending this channel anytime soon, pal. This is our future. With that said, given how you sound in this video, you're probably wondering now, what's the plan for this channel right now? Okay, so the plan for this channel is that we're going to be going on break. But don't worry, we're not going to do a whole 10-month thing again. No, this will only be a 3-month break, starting from today. Actually, technically, it started yesterday, but I felt the need to create this video to explain to you guys why we ended everything. But, anyway, so with that, the break, we're going to be coming back January 15th, 2022. The reason why we need it now is because, oh boy, all three of us, and I do mean all fucking three of us, are drained from all this filming. Lately we filmed, like before we uploaded this special, we filmed Improv 14, fucking segment, the 2018, 19, 2020, and 2021 segments in a week. Oh, not to mention Scene 2 and Scene 3 of the Welcome to the Awakening era's ending. But, for me though, it was because of me having to rush Sampa. Because I really wanted to do better with it. Because I know I could have done a lot better, but given the time I had, it just wasn't happening. Like, in all honesty, it wasn't happening. And not to mention also editing wise as well. Sampa a little bit, but not so much because I had already done the rough cuts as I filmed each scene. But all the VFX took a while. That wasn't the real draining part though, because I actually enjoyed editing Sampa, even if I had to rush it. No, the more draining element for me was the goddamn special. Because 5 fucking hours. I am never doing a fucking long form video like that in a fucking while. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, no, it's never happening again. Well, at least unless it's a special. And an anniversary one at that. But that's a long ways away. But still. With this, I mean, Rendering took forever. Now I have to render it in order to export it correctly. So, and not to mention it'll take forever no matter what I use, the actual video editor's exporter or Adobe Media Encoder. Don't fucking matter. It'll still take forever. Rendering took forever, and then exporting. That one pissed me off more because first one was a ghost file, meaning, oh, it did indeed export, but the file just doesn't show up. Even it's not even a hidden item. It just doesn't show up at all. That never happened to me in my life before. And then the second time I noticed, second time it actually did export, but I noticed an error during the exporting process, so I had to stop that export, fix the error. The error was mainly the whole intro music thing. It just didn't. The music I had with it originally just doesn't fit the mood, fit the tone of the special. Because in my eyes, the special was supposed to be like this grand send off to the SSLF, and that it was. Exporting it just took forever. Like each attempt took over an hour, if I'm not mistaken. Uploading wise, I really didn't have any issue with it. So I uploaded it like a week in advance. That way I made sure that it actually was able to be shown on the 23rd. Because I really dread uploading videos sometimes because it takes forever. And then not to mention I had to go back and fix edits with the fucking compilations, mostly music related due to copyright. But still, it's those videos are like an hour long. Those videos that I had to fix were live action season no, not live action season 2. Live action season two's outtakes, fucking improv 14, and then another one I had to fix that was totally unrelated to copyright was Sampa. So there were a few lines in scene 3 that just don't make sense for the plot anymore. I had to go back and remove those. So that part was draining, and then not to mention, well, not editing this video because, you know, it won't be that draining because it's the last thing I have to do, then I go on break. But still. So, now you know the reason why we ended the original channel. Now you know the plan and the reason for that plan. So, with that said, follow us on social media. Links are in the description for those. And then for YouTube, obviously subscribe, because we will keep you updated, and who knows, on the channel itself, we may even do an update video during these 3 months. Don't expect it, because I might be busy getting my life together at least, but I'm not going to get into that because that's personal. Remember, we're going to be gone until January 15th, so don't expect a new video from us unless it's an update. And don't expect us to post every day on social media, because like I said, if you don't know this, I'm actually the one who runs the accounts for all the social medias for the SSGE, so there is that. So follow us on social media, subscribe and hit the bell, and I guess I'll see you whenever we return from break on January 15th with an update video. Until then, farewell. The last video has been uploaded. The SSGE crew is now on break.